Hi guys, I'm Doggone. Welcome back to OTP Tuesday, November the 19th, 2019. And we had some transactions yesterday, but actually today. There's some things I wanted to share with you right quick. I did a quick sort. I pulled up UBL, show all players, all pitchers, and then I sorted by, I customized my pitch ratings a little bit. These are OSA ratings. And then I sorted by velocity. There's a couple things I just wanted to point out real quick to folks. The Cade Maltby deal with Raleigh. Maltby now shows, according to OSA scouts, and Howard agrees in this case, Maltby is the only 101 plus MPH pitcher in the bigs. And he's on a cheap salary, good hold rating, 29 years old. This is dirt cheap. So anyway, Maltby now with Raleigh. Kent Bingham with Madison wrecked status. I don't know Bingham's injury history, but anyway, yeah. Don't want to be relying on a closer who's wrecked, Well, you can say that. I relied on Ramon Ramos all season. He was wrecked, and he pitched like a champ all season. Other thing to note, sometimes I just do this and I just value shop, and I think, dang, Raleigh's got themselves a cheap, it was Lancaster that did the deal, but Raleigh's got themselves a cheap reliever here. Maybe it might have been Winnipeg that did the deal, don't know, but just kind of look down through here and see, some guys are not as cheap as others. Of course, V-Mart commanding a $4.6 million salary. Bingham up in Madison, $3.6 million. But a lot of these high-speed guys are cheap, Young, look at the young, 23, 25, 26, 24. Yeah. Mark Carpenter is no spring chicken at 32. He's still bringing the heat with Charleston. I like Carpenter a ton. I think he's a good pitcher, and he's cheap, $1.1 million. On the flip side, that's what I was really interested in, was the flip side. These guys here, I presume, I know the case of Alfonso Serrano. I presume these are the guys who have a, sorry, checking phone. Had it turned off earlier. These are the guys who were kind of like the international free agents. Maybe they are international free agents. Look at the age, 16, 16, 16. Yeah. Only these teams' scouts know what their ratings are, apparently. I don't have one, so I can't confirm that. But or do I? Do I? I don't know. Man, look at all these kids, man. Kids still in diapers. Anyway, this is sorted by pitchers and by velocity. So sliced by pitchers and then sorted by velocity. And, it's okay for a 16-year-old to have an 82-mile-an-hour fastball. You assume he's going to develop it as he gets older. But Fernando Robles, 37 years old, 84 miles an hour. When a pitcher ages, his pitch speed drops. And a 37-year-old pitcher, 35-year-old pitcher is not going to be pitching any faster. So anyway, I just wanted to, heads up. Jim Allen of Richmond, 35 years old. His pitch speed is 84 to 86, making $9 million a year. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Even though he's an Ironman, 70 stamina or 70 control rating. If he keeps his pitch count down, he can 45 stamina will let him pitch all game. But $9 million for a guy who throws 84 miles an hour, I would be worried. So. And Derek Kimball of Nashville, I almost said NASCAR, of Nashville, $13 million. The one that really, okay, let me check this. BRB. And I'm back. My number one son just texted me. He's moved into the Oklahoma City University campus, and this will be his first night on campus, freshman on campus. So, anyway, big summer for that fine fella. The one that I wanted to point out, the pitchers who are at 87 miles an hour, You'll see I don't have anybody who pitches with a pitch speed of 87, I don't think. This might make a liar out of me, but no, I don't. 89 miles an hour is my minimum. And I came up with that after kind of watching stuff for many years. And I won't keep a pitcher whose pitch speed is less than 89. So by the time they drop to 87, I think, whoops, they're done. Well, there's a couple of big names making big money here. Julian Carranza, Salt Lake. He's only 29. Got good ratings according to OSA. Good stamina, great ground ball rate, good hold rate, making $11 million. But his pitch speed is at the bottom, 87 miles an hour. Any little thing happens to him, and that could tick down, and he could get hammered. So I looked at Julian Carranza, looked at all these guys in free agency, and probably the reason I did not offer Carranza is because of that pitch speed. That's at the low end of norm. Another guy here who is at the low end, well, there's Mark Chambers making $8 million. Jaime Durango at Raleigh, 37 years old. Yeah, he's an Iron Man, but down to 87 miles an hour. I don't know, there is something to be said, and I believe that, not work ethic. I believe intelligence plays a role, but I can't quantify how much, and I wouldn't even dare to take a guess on it. But I think guys with a high intelligence can get by longer with lower pitch speed. I think they tend to mix up their pitches better, and that might just be me talking straight out of the air, but it's kind of a pet theory I've had for a while. Guys with high intelligence, very high intelligence, can last longer and make do with their pitches, mix their pitches up better. Anyway, I just wanted to point out, 87 miles an hour and below, I worry. Now, of course, a scout could have a different speed rating, but especially they get under 87, and I start really getting worried about it. Unless they're a kid, 16, 17, 18-year-old kid. If that's the case, I don't necessarily worry about it too much, but I do worry about it some. Now, I think some of these guys are obviously not pitchers. I don't know. Maybe not, but they may be hitters with some pitch ratings above minimum. But John Casey at Raleigh, 25-year-old left-hander, he's at an 86 mile an hour rate. I don't know about that. A left-hander, 86 miles an hour. I don't know. I hope we get to face him this year. In fact, let's see if pitching stats, have we ever faced him? 19 pitching splits, team QS. He only faced us in spring training. Just won 4 innings, only gave up 2 runs. That's not too bad. But anyway, I'd be worried. Didn't mean to pick on Raleigh here in particular, but yeah, pitch speed matters, in my opinion, and just wanted to point that out to anybody looking at these guys, especially the big deal for what's his name? Oh man, where'd he go? Yeah, Julian Carranza. That's not to say it's not a hard and fast rule. I mean, look up here at Donovan Winston. The guy's just poning up in Las Vegas. Vegas just signed him to a long contract, a cheap contract. He's doing great. And his pitch speed is at the minimum, 87. The minimum, less than the minimum, really, I think, of UBL acceptability. Anywho, I guess really that's all I got. I do know that pitch speed and stuff are connected. They are, I don't know if they're covariant or if they are cause and effect, but guys with low pitch speed tend to have low stuff levels. Guys with higher pitch speed tend to have higher stuff. That's not the complete, in and out of it. obviously Freddie Murray, 70 stuff rating. Naughty, guy right next to him, Clint Moore, 45 stuff rating. Obviously, it's more than that, but as you increase velocity, look at that stuff rating just go up and up and up. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Just wanted to point out very quickly, velocity, pitch velocity, something to watch out for. I'll see you next time.